So if anybody's watching, I'm trying to bring up this live on my phone so that I can see comments. Okay. So, it says I've been live for a little while. So good morning or afternoon or whatever it is, wherever you are. Hello, beautiful sparkling roots. So, I absolutely cannot see a thing that's going on this post because of the way I'm sharing my screen. I do have my phone set up. Let me pull this up and turn it down to make sure I can hear myself. Hang on. Can anybody hear me? Oh, there I am. Okay. All right, so let me turn the volume down. Okay, so this is something I used to do a lot with another company I was with, and I completely forgot about it. I just completely forgot about it. Got back to it, and it's working wonders. I did speak with a few ladies at the leadership retreat. They've put it in place, and it seems to be working really well for them. So we're going to offer it to you. Do it the way you want to, but it's a great tool. Okay, so I have my phone up. If anybody has questions, I'll get back to them. What I'm going to do is pull this down, and we're going to go home. Did you know that Facebook allows you to build lists? So it's kind of like groups, only it's not a group. So it's much better because you can put people on your list without them knowing that they are even on your list. You can do this from a cell phone. It's a little bit more work. It's a little bit more tedious, but you know what? It's okay. We'll get through it. It'll be fine. For a cell phone, you're going to need probably the Chrome browser if you're on an iPhone, because Safari does not like to play with the desktop version of Facebook. You need the desktop version, okay? You've got to have the desktop version to make this work. Once you get it set up, you can actually use this from your app. So, really cool. All you have to do is come right here to where it says Explore, and we're going to click More right there. And, okay, see right here where it says Friends List, or Friends Lists. I'm sorry, that's multiple. You're going to click that. And what it's going to do is it's going to bring up, and I can't get rid of some of these, I'm sorry. It's going to bring up a list of friends that are separated out. Now, Facebook does some of this for you. Okay, if there is a list, you've never been here before, never been here before, and you see that you have some people on your list or you have some lists started, leave those alone. Do not edit those. And I'm going to tell you why. You can see I have, like, this is where I live, right? I live in Cartersville, Georgia. So Facebook automatically creates a list of my friends who live in the same area. If I edited this list, then all of my friends that are on that list are going to see that I've edited it, and they're going to tell what the list is for. So they actually get a notification. So don't edit anything that Facebook has done for you, okay? What you want to do is create a new list, okay? You're going to create a new list right there, and you're going to name it. Let me think of something I had. I've got new friends. Let's see. We'll just do goals. Hello, can we type? That would be phenomenal. So let's just pretend like these are people that I really want on my team. I already have a list like this, but I'm going to create this one for you anyway. And let's think of that one rock star that you want on your team. I want to recruit Jen Stroman. I want to recruit her so bad. I think she would be amazing at this. What do you guys think? So we're going to create that list. I'm going to tell you. Now it's going to bring up a completely separate news feed. So everybody you put in this list now has their very own news feed. Okay, I'm going to tell you how important that is in just a second. So let's go back over to friends list. So I have my wish list. That's the people I want to recruit. Okay, these are my customers. I did have a customer group, even though Jen said, you know, it wasn't needed, and it really isn't. And I'm going to tell you why. Because you add them to our group, and then you have a separate group, and they just get burnt out with paying attention. So I completely got rid of that group. They're now on my list. So I'm going to show you how that works in just a minute. These are my brand new friends. If somebody sends me a friend request and I accept it, I put them on this list getting to know you. And I'm going to show you why. So if I click on this getting to know you list, this brings up all of my new friends I've made in the past, I don't know, 4 weeks. I go through and, you know, pick apart people, put them in my wish list or my inspiration list, kind of put them in a different list after about 4 weeks of getting to know them. So these are all of my new friends that have sent me friends requests in the past 4 weeks. So I can go through and I can say, oh, well, she's into fashion. Okay, that's awesome. Plus, I can go through here and comment. So I can now have one place, all of my brand new friends, I can find all of their posts. It's only their posts. I can comment on them, and I don't have to spend 10 hours on Facebook trying to make sure I didn't forget anybody, okay? So you can also find out who is very inspirational and who you're just like, oh, this is going to be a handful, okay? So that's all you have to do there. Now to switch the list to go, let's say you want to go show your team some love. You know, you got to show your team love, right? So you come through here, you go my team, and it's going to pull up a news feed that is only my team, and I can go through here and show them all some love on their posts. Isn't that awesome? Now, we've created our list. We've got people in the list. I'm going to show you the fastest way to add your new friends to a list. You can do this with every friend. Just start off with your new friends. Say you've got a friend's request, and I did some of these this morning. I'm very sorry. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know who she is. Let's take a look at her. I'm going to go to her. Okay, Lindsay. I'm going to go to her wall. She looks like she's into fitness. Okay. So I'll confirm her. I'm going to confirm her request. You can do this from the app too. Okay. Just remember, you can do this from the app. So we're going to go to friends right here. We're going to click this button, and we're going to add her to another list, and we're going to add her to getting to know you. Okay, and we're done. Did that take? Yeah. Okay, so we're done. So now she'll be on that news feed. All of my new friends, she'll be right there. So that's the easiest way to add your new friends to a list. You can also go to your actual friends list, click on them one by one, or if you know their names, you just go and type them in. So that's really cool. Now, how to break the algorithm using this. How can we do that? So it's really awesome. When you go to make a post, you come up here, you type out whatever it is you want to type out, right? And then you can come down here. Once you have all of your lists set up, you can come down here, and where it says specific friends, oh, you just go home. To go back to your normal news feed, you just click home. Not a big deal. All you've got to do is come down here. You want to make a, like, say you have your wish list, and we have, for some reason, we're doing an amazing incentive to join. So you really want, I mean, you want to put that out publicly, right? But you really want to hammer hard on your potentials or the people that you really want on your team. So what you can do is you can, let's see, specific friends. You can come down here and put on your wish list, which is what mine is named. So I can search for a friend or a list. Good grief. I swear I've had coffee today, but I don't think it shows. So now here's my wish list. I can click on that. I can save changes. Now whatever I'm about to type in here is only going to go to my potentials, to the people I would really, really, really love to recruit, and those I want on my team. So I can specifically target those people. This post that I would make right here will only show up on your wall to the people who are on this list. So if you keep your profile public, which I do, you know, someone who's scoping you out, maybe they want to make, maybe you sent them a friend's request and they want to scope you out. This post, let's see, this is a test. Oh, I can't do that because it's an actual list. Let's go to my, what's the one I just did? The one where I only added goals. Let's do that one because she's the only one on there. Okay, so let's say this is a test. So I've made this really beautiful verbiage and I have a gorgeous picture up here. We're just going to pretend because we can do that. And then this is going to go on that wall, that person's wall. So Jen will be the only one that sees this. So I'm going to show you, my profile is public, okay? Everything on it, unless it has to do with my kid, is public. So I'm going to go to my wall, and I'm going to show you what I see. I see everything. So as a test, because I have a list for my team so they can see anything I've put out to my team, they can see it. I have a list for my potentials. I have a list for my new friends. Go to my wall when we're done and take a look and tell me what you see. Okay, because this is what's really cool. So when Jennifer decides to come to my wall, she and I will be the only person that can see this post, this test post. Okay, I did this one this morning for my brand new friends. Okay, hunt half a day for a forgotten dream. You won't be able to see that unless we've just recently become friends and I've added you to my list. This is for my team. So I always make hashtag team posts. They know. I've told them this about a week ago. So they know if they see hashtag team post that they're the only people that can see this. Okay, this was only locked down for me because that's what I brought the live in with. And then public posts. So you absolutely want to make a few curiosity posts public, because if you don't, you never know who isn't on your list may be interested. But the lists are great for hammering in those people who you really want to target. So this is a way to target your audience and make sure that they're the ones getting the information without inundating the rest of your network, who are just like, oh my gosh, I'm so sick of seeing her posts. Now, if we do this in a classy manner, it's really never an issue to begin with, but this is a great way to ensure those that you really want to put a point across to get your point. So when they come back to your wall, they can see what you've targeted them with, but they can't see what you've targeted someone else with. So that is what is amazing with these lists. So if anybody has any questions, just let me know. Pop them in the comments below, and I'll hop on in just a little bit and answer them. All right? You guys have a great day, and we'll talk soon. Let me turn this off.